corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in Denver. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. Ben Zobrist will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run some.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Cubs are down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a nice play there by Montero as he gets him at first to snuff out the bunt. DJ LeMahieu will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now a hard liner toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Nolan Arenado will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living. That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, He's a pitch away from heading back to the dugout. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He just can't seem to find a way to make that final pitch to get out of the inning. And that's 2 straight hits now with 2 away.
Here's the first offering. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Now the 3-1 home. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2, here it comes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. The throw home. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. Gerardo Parra stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. Chris Bryant will stand in, off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a slider misses here, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Number 12 waits on deck. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Jorge Soler will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Mark Reynolds will start things off in the bottom of the second. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-1 from Big John. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see him firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo home run by Nick Hundley, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. Travis Wood will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Eddie Butler will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Pitch on the way. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Jose Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. 3-2 pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And will step off and fire to the bag. Smart to keep an eye on him. Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's another 1-2. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Addison Russell is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Addison Russell.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Ready now on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. In there, 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Travis Wood will take his cuts now.
Travis Wood.
First pitch coming. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, definitely taken there. May very well take another.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason
First pitch to him. Jason Hayward is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, a walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Here's the first offering. Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
And another good changeup swung on and missed. He's got him 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carlos Gonzalez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's a 1-0. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Number 12 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Nolan Arenado will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
1-1 on the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Charlie Blackmon will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. A ball hit hard to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 2-0. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Chris Bryant will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 1-1 home. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reyes on to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Gerardo Parra will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Mark Reynolds will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. One out, nobody on. Two. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Nick Hundley is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Eddie Butler will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Miguel Montero will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. First pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jorge Soler swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
From the belt, the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Addison Russell, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Addison Russell will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. They just look lost in it.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Travis Wood will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First offering on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Around third and being waved on home.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jason Hayward will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. On the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cubs 1. Jose Reyes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Soler is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
second
DJ LeMahieu will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that misses, ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. The 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Nolan Arenado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ben Zobrist will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Anthony Rizzo will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch coming. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Chris Bryant will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Blackman is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Charlie Blackman will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Trevor Cahill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Charlie Blackmon will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he's retired, one away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
In is Gerardo Parra. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. Mark Reynolds will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Man, I'll tell you, talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show them the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the stretch. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 0-2 once more. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back 2-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
Eddie Butler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Colorado. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Miguel Montero will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Very high, 2-1.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
2-2 pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jorge Soler will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Neil Ramirez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Jose Reyes will stand in. He flew out his last time up, and the inning will start with a chopper foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here, 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the 1 bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Charlie Blackmon will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. Colorado leads it 4-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Addison Russell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here comes the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready with the 2-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Neil Romero.
Arismendi Alcantara will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Arismendi Alcantara.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
This is a situation where you throw a fastball by a guy once, you start thinking, I can do it every time. But once he got a good read on what that thing looked like, he was ready for this one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed up, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
One 0 on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 2. Rex Brothers will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Gerardo Parra will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up one hop in the wall down there. That allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Mark Reynolds stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Nick Hundley will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ballgame.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado, but they still lead this one 4-2. Miguel Castro is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Yeah, an important first out there. Now he's not out of the woods yet, especially since the tying run will still be at the plate. But now if he can get a ground ball, he could end this thing right here.
Javier Baez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here's the 2-2 home. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Montero waits, now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Runner at second here with one man out. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Jorge Soler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Chris Coghlan will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Chris Coghlan.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Coghlan awaiting the 1-1.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Reyes. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Addison Russell will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3, so the inning will come to an end. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead is evaporated. Chris Coghlan will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First pitch coming. Jose Reyes is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
2-0 home to Reyes. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And he is out at first as Reyes couldn't quite beat out the bunt that time.
Oh, interesting ploy here. He's already beaten these guys with the long ball. Now he's trying to play a little bit of small ball and bunt his way on. A good play here. Takes care of him, though. But for me, you got to use all your weapons as a hitter.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A one-out single.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with one out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Number 16.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing.
There we go, Carlos.
Here's the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back easily. The 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
There's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. Boone Logan will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Daniel Descalso will come on defensively now as he takes over as second. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Here's the first offering. Jason Hayward is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Ben Zobrist will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Nothing across here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Clayton Richard will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Charlie Blackmon will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second, and a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Gerardo Parra will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Mark Reynolds will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains tied at 4. Javier Baez will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Javier Baez.
Now the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And so now you get to wondering just who's left in the Colorado bullpen as you see the answer on your screen. Chris Bryant will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
And, you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Number 12 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just 1 out.
Miguel Montero will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Montero waits, now the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Chris Coghlan will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for round number 3, so after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nick Hundley will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Dustin Garnett will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jose Reyes will get another shot. He homered back in the 7th inning of this one. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag and the side is retired. Adam Ottavino will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Addison Russell will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Clayton Richard will be the batter. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Jason Hayward will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still all square at 4 apiece. Daniel Descalso will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch.
Second baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Carlos Gonzalez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready now to pitch. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out. Nolan Arenado will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Zobrist back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here in the top half of the inning. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
And now a pitch on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home, too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
The first baseman, number 9, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. We've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
First pitch coming. Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ready now on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 12 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Just overmatched him.
And the pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Charlie Blackmon will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Charlie Blackmon will step in now with his guys down a run here in extra innings. And, gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get Lightning to strike twice?
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Gerardo Parra stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And, oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Mark Reynolds will stand in, just 1 for 5 in this one. And here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And it's a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Nick Hundley will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. He's ready. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Pause. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A look, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, this one took him a little longer than expected, but they finally break through to take the lead in the top of the 13th, and then they hold on for dear life here to finish it off with a good road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-4. So long from Denver.
8 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base.